Well, good afternoon to the both of you. Skycam 9 now flying over the church and getting some of the first shots now after the funeral service. The procession to the cemetery will begin here very shortly. The 35-year-old had been with the Illinois State Police for more than 10 years. He is survived by his parents, his wife, two young children, and of course, his law enforcement family. Before mourners entered the Parkview Christian Church this morning, they passed by Illinois State Trooper Clay Carnes' cruiser, draped in purple bunting, a sad reminder of his sacrifice.
Every one of his fellow officers talks about what a great teammate he was, what a person of integrity he was.
ISP Director Brendan Kelly spoke to the media yesterday at the visitation. Today's funeral services were private, but the ISP did share this morning's program, which included a photo of Carnes' wedding day, as well as photos with his two young children wearing his hat that we have decided not to show.
The fact that you see so many people so sad and so upset and hurting at him no longer being with us is just an indication of what kind of human being he was.
Carnes was clearing debris on December 23rd on I-55 near Channahon from an earlier accident when he was hit and killed. The ISP says 69-year-old John Fleet was driving the truck that hit Carnes. He was arrested a short time after the accident. He faces charges under Scott's Law, which requires drivers to slow down and move over when an emergency vehicle is on the side of the road.
We wish that we were not here. We wish that we didn't have to arrest anyone and charge anyone with failing to slow down and move over. We wish we did not have to have a funeral.
Since 2019, 3 ISP troopers have been killed and more than 60 others have been injured after drivers failed to move over or slow down while troopers were on the side of the road. The head of the Illinois State Police is calling for tougher enforcement of the law and awareness.
And if you can do that, then you're going to save somebody's life.
Carnes and his family lived in Orland Park. Last week, the mayor there honored his memory and sacrifice by announcing he would be a recipient of the 100 Club of Illinois 2024 Valor Award.
We appreciate the tremendous support from this community, from the entire state of Illinois. There's been a lot of outpouring of love for this trooper.
His family also wrote a note of thanks on the back of this morning's program that read, quote, "Our family would like to thank you for all of your love, prayers, and support. Your kindness will forever be in our hearts." We're in Orland Park. I'm Eric Rung, WGN News.
All right.